What's up, galera? It's Hey with Ginga and Grow Strong. Today, I want to take the time to answer some of those survey responses. I have a lot come in, and I appreciate that. I'm going to give you exactly where to find that material, and then I'll tell you that I'm going to create more content for those answers. But some of y'all asked some questions that I already have the resources for, so I'm going to go and put that up. So if you haven't taken the 90-second Capoeira survey, go and do that below. I have the link in the description. It just lets me know what kind of content that you want to see on this channel. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. Here's the first one. Let's see. Let me bring it up. Hold on, galera. Oops. There we go. All right. This subscriber says, I would like a basic beginner starter course. Okay, and I have a couple of these, and I'll put the link also below. And I have my Ohei's Capoeira home training course, which is a collection of my best courses. Little bit of them so that you can kind of sample them. Has like a fitness challenge with an exact diet, some exercises and things like that. So it's very thorough, and it's on music, it's on takedowns, it's on fundamentals. So I'll put the link there, and you can go exactly to that. I already have that, and also the fundamentals of Capoeira. I'll also put a link below. It was originally a course, like a $300 course that we had, very thorough. I give it to my our Capoeira members at my personal gym, my studio, like I mentioned in the last video. So, and I think we have it for $7 for our subscribers, so it's super cheap right now. Just get it, and it's in pretty much an encyclopedia of moves that you'll use during the first 12 months, the basics. There's a PDF document. You can buy it on Amazon also. I think it's $20 for the book, for the paperback copy. And if you want to see it and hold it in your hands, and that's cool, do that. I'll put the link below as well. So that's the first one. Those are the resources. Go there, and let's go to the next question. Or a request. Okay, this subscriber says, I'm looking for movements that an overweight person trying to start in Capoeira can do, some good exercises to incorporate for limbering up or slimming down. Great, and I do have an actual free video series. I'll put the link below. It's called Capoeira Over 40. Now, I wrote this before I was 40, because when I first started Capoeira, I was 26. I was 20 pounds, I think 30 pounds overweight at that time. And it was hard for me to get started. Yeah, I was trying to run and lift weights, and it just wasn't working. My metabolism had slowed down. So I realized the struggle, and Capoeira really helped me with that, to get in shape. I lost 30 pounds. I got in the best shape of my life. I improved my family life. I introduced my son to martial arts. It was awesome. But anyway, this specific problem, I have a book on Amazon also called Capoeira Over 40, and it talks about modifications, all this. But I do have a free video series, so you don't have to buy the book. You can just go and access that, and I'll put the link below. But it's pretty much how to modify moves. It's a video that I did, how to modify moves. It's how to play upright and still be cool, which is, instead of going to the ground in this process when you're losing weight and you can't do some of the harder ground moves, it's how to play upright and still look cool and still look Capoeira. And then it's like the third video in the series is like how to get a training partner, not piss them off, or keep a training partner so that you can keep training Capoeira, because eventually you're going to need a partner, like I've mentioned many times. Okay, you're going to need a partner to train with, whether it's at a studio or it's someone that's training with you, a buddy or a spouse. So, okay, cool. That's a good question. So, and I'll continue to make more of those type of videos as well, but I'll put the link right here. Okay, next question. Let me see here. Or next request, rather. Okay, I would love to learn some basic rhythms on the atabaki. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you. So I have a playlist where a lot of the basic rhythms of the atabaki that I've done, and usually there's only at the basic level there's only a couple, which is your cadencia, your basic cadence rhythm, Mesa Bimba style, and then what I play is Ijexá also as well, which is very funky. You can funkify stuff. There's specific times where you play those. Cadencia always works, and then the Ijexá is you would play that only in certain other times whenever it's not strict, like a bachizado, and you just want to funk it up and make it sound cool. I would always stay with cadencia, but it's cool to learn the other one. Whenever I teach my music on my music classes at our studio, I use Ijexá. So that's there. I'll put a link. There's a playlist on all those. You can learn makulele. You can learn a whole bunch of other ones as well. How to give you some more improvisation techniques. So I think that might be the next one that I'll do is improvising and giving you some basic stuff. The same easy way. Like I like to teach very basic so that anybody could get it and not talk too fast, because Brazilians in particular they teach, not all of them, some of them are great, great teachers, but just since it's their culture, and they just assume that you know their culture, and they just go, oh, like this, and they teach super fast, and they're amazing. But having someone in that culture teach you the way that your culture understands, like American or non-Brazilian culture, maybe in Israel, people in Israel probably won't understand me, so like Israelis, Capoeiras will be better teaching their own people, and how to translate that culturally, whatever happens to be, music, their style of play, how they like it, how they talk. So, but yeah, I have that as well. There's the link. That's to the playlist. And let's go here. We have next request. I would like to see more transitional sequences. Great. I do have a playlist exactly, but I'll put some more as well. I'll definitely add some. I love the transitional ones. Right off the bat, there's the world's, the most important combination in capoeira, which is a esquiva nega chiva hole. I did a video about this a few weeks ago, or maybe about a month or two ago. I'll put the link down below, maybe a card up here, wherever it is. And that's awesome. But I also have a playlist on movement, and it has like 5 sequences. They're little mini courses, and where you could put them together yourself. Some are harder than the other ones, but it's a holistic collection, and I'll continue to make those because I know those are very useful to have those little bite-sized snippets. So cool. Thanks for the request, definitely. And I already have that there. Cool. All right. I'll do a couple more. I'll do 1 or 2 more. Okay. This subscriber says, I would like beginner level movement. What movement drills will help me excel at capoeira? So this is pretty much the same one as the last one. And I know this is why I put those videos out, because we do these surveys. And I know that a lot of people want to do the movement. People want the cool capoeira moves, and they want less. They don't say they want less, but the less martial arts, the grappling. I still like to do those, and there's people that do that for self-defense. Just had a request, somebody asked for capoeira for self-defense, and I have those. And I'll continue to make more, but I'll spend the majority of my time, because more of the responses are about movement, ground movement, cool moves, the cool moves of capoeira. So cool, and it's also about life improvement. So it's not just that. So once again, the same thing. The most important movement in capoeira, esquiva nega chiva hole. It's the same link I just put before, and also the playlist, the movement playlist that I have. So see both of those. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, I know nothing beyond what I've watched online. Okay, so this is great. People learning online all across the world. Okay, breaking down the basics, practices, knowledge, and what do I need to know. Okay, that's everything in simple form built up, right? I love that you explained and taught the songs. No one else does that. Yeah, no, absolutely, and that's how I teach my classes. When you go to a workshop, or if you go to my studio, and at the very end of class, I kind of tell a story behind it, or this is the way that this is why they did it. This is what it means, or possibly it has 2 different meanings. It was invented by slaves, so everything. It's an Afro-Brazilian art, which means multiple things going on at the same time. So these things had 2 or 3 different meanings, and I like to explain those insights that I've learned going to workshops over the last 14 years, and all the different masters that I've learned from, and the stories and things that they tell as well. Not just some video with the translation on it, which is helpful for me, who's someone who's knowledgeable, if I'm looking up a song. But I'd like to get those those stories too behind that. It's cool. It's very rich. And the last comment on that was, yeah, no one else does that. I appreciate a breakdown and build up, not a show it and now practice it and bet it's done perfectly. Process tends to be more gradual if taking an in-person class, right? Yeah, that's right. At first, you have to have just digestible, things of information to digest, and maybe a little bit to go digest when you take home to chew on. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff, and it's a popular saying that my master used to tell me all the time when I first started training capoeira with him, which was that capoeira is like drinking from a fire hydrant. You only really digest a little bit. You only take a little bit in, but you end up getting all wet. Okay, so you get all over the place. You're drenched in sweat, and you only really learn a little bit at a time, and that's okay. That's how it goes. As long as you're having fun, you're losing weight, you're getting exercise, you're being in a community of good, positive people. That's it. So, okay. So those are the links. I hope that was very helpful for you. I put the links for all those descriptions and for all those requests. Keep those surveys coming so that we can get the information that you need. I can put out the content that you love. Okay, so other than that, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Ginga and go strong. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ginga and grow strong.